Hey everyone, thanks for watching. It's day 2 in Trier, and we're off to visit another UNESCO World Heritage Site, a Roman amphitheater. This is close to the city center, so walking here only took around 20 minutes or so up a slight hill. If you're staying farther out or just prefer to use public transit, you'll see that this site is located on bus routes. This amphitheater was built toward the end of the 2nd century, and today the public is allowed to walk right into the middle of it, explore the underground caverns where animals and prisoners of the Roman Empire were held, and scale the hillsides enclosing it. On these hills was the cavea, the seating to accommodate up to 20,000 spectators back in its time. You enter the arena via a main road. This part over here looks to be a remnant of the original road that had grooves worn into it over time from years of use by carts and chariots. As I mentioned in my last video that covered the Porta Nigra, we purchased the Trier Antique card, which got us into this amphitheater as well as other Roman ruins around town. Be sure to check out their webpage for information. Also in my last video, you may remember the city model that laid out Trier in Roman times. This amphitheater was built into the wall that surrounded the city back then. In addition to being a venue for entertainment, it could also function as protection from the outside. Remember, the Romans had plenty of animals in this structure, most of which wouldn't have been particularly welcoming to an invading army. Let's walk into the middle and take a look around. I read on one of the signs you'll find throughout this site that the structure was originally around 120 meters long and around 140 meters wide. Workers dug in the slate rock, and what was removed from all that digging was reused to build up the area of the amphitheater where the spectators sat. You can go below through a staircase in the arena. You'll see I went in through the exit, however I had the whole underground to myself, so it didn't really matter.
You can really smell damp wood and water. Wow, it really smells damp and musty down here. Like a cistern.
So here is where gladiators, prisoners of the Romans, wild animals, and various props for performances would be kept.
I'm surprised fish haven't made their way into this water. It is pretty incredible to see this, though. Well worth the price of €4 to come in. Or the price of the antique card.
Let's head back up into the daylight.
Okay, let's go up.
Back above ground, you can also check out the alcoves that open up into the arena.
It just leads into a small dugout. Doesn't make me quite as claustrophobic as I would think, but it's small. And this one's slightly bigger. And it's very wet in here as well.
The part we're in now is the arena. Where the spectators would sit was called the cavea, which was broken into 3 concentric levels, and the one closest to the arena would have been reserved for the VIPs of the day. The other levels would be for everyone else. The long hallway for people to enter and exit was called the vomitorium. That's Latin and translates as to spew forth. so basically large crowds could spew in and out for events. Let's go through one of these and get a look at this site from up top.
Bit more of an aerial view.
Now this is a good view. On the upper deck.
Like so many other ruins you can visit, if you read about the location prior to visiting, use the signs or guides available, and add a bit of imagination, it isn't that hard to see how it looked in Roman times. And if you like Roman ruins, Trier is a must-see destination. The city is around 170 kilometers from Cologne, around 200 kilometers from Frankfurt, and there's quite a bit to enjoy in the area. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe as I'll be adding more videos from my time in Germany shortly.